Good morning, everyone. It is 8:30 on Tuesday, September the 1st, and it's morning briefing time. First of all, no changes to the National Terrorism Advisory System overnight. A snapshot of the region this morning, you do see the updated numbers from the unaccompanied children. That's as of yesterday. No changes to our declarations. No ongoing damage assessments. And no fire management requests have been received. Now, as we switch over to the geo platform this morning, we have some rain out there. Mark's going to tell us about that here in just a moment. Before we go there, no changes to the National Coordination Center or the National Watch. Both are at level 4 steady state. No changes to Region Coordination Center or Region Watch. Steady state. No changes to status of our state EOCs. All are at level 4 except for Louisiana, which continues at Crisis Action Team. No changes to the status of our IMATs. IMAT 1 will be fully retrograde back to the region at the end of this week. No shelters to talk about this morning. No significant power outages out there. But overnight, we did have some flooding in the Cameron County, Brownsville area. Nothing significant yet on those. Did see a couple of reports on the media. But we'll turn it over to Mark now. Tell us about the weather.
Hey, good morning, everybody. As Paul mentioned, we do have some areas of showers and thunderstorms just off the Texas coast, pushing now into the coastal bend and up towards the upper Texas coast. This is the rainfall that did bring some of the flooding around the Brownsville area overnight. This is not tropical in nature any whatsoever. It's an upper level low, and it will continue to push on to the east over the next few days and bring some rainfall generally south of I-10 along the Texas and Louisiana coasts. Otherwise, just very quiet across Fema 6. And as we take a look at the tropical weather, we still have Tropical Storm Fred out there. It did move over the Cape Verde Islands as a hurricane, and kind of a little tidbit, it looks like that was the strongest hurricane to impact them since 1892. This will be moving on to the northwest and then north, moving into some cooler waters, and really looks like it's going to dissipate for the most part by the end of the week and into the weekend. And there will be another wave coming off the African coast here in the next couple of days, and that does have a low chance of development in the next 5 days. A long way away, but we'll continue to watch that here over the next week or so. So zooming in on Tropical Storm Fred, you can see the path there that it is expected to take through the end of the week and into the weekend. And again, it looks like it will be dissipating by the weekend and not having any impact to FEMA 6. And looking at the 5-day threat matrix, really not too much to talk about. There will be some monsoonal moisture moving into New Mexico, but doesn't look like we'll see heavy enough rainfall to cause any flash flooding there. Looks like the heavier amount of rainfall will be to the west into Arizona. And graphically, as we take a look at the threat matrix for the next 5 days, again, no significant weather expected, and the heaviest rainfall will be with that system moving into the central Gulf of Mexico and then over towards Florida. And then there you see some of the rainfall that will be moving into New Mexico over the next 5 days. Unfortunately, over most of Oklahoma and North Texas, really not looking for any rainfall. And obviously, as we take a look at the drought monitor, we could use the rain, but it doesn't look like we're going to see any really coming up here for about the next week or so across most of northern Louisiana and then into North Texas, where we are now in a severe drought. And on the space weather front, there is a forecasted G1 storm, a minor storm, for today and tomorrow, but not really looking for any impacts there. So that will conclude this portion of the weather briefing for this morning, Paul.
Thank you, Mark. Appreciate that. If you have a question for the Weather Service, go ahead and type it in the chat window. And just a note, everyone hang around after we complete this briefing because we do have an exercise input from the Weather Service here in just a moment. In the meantime, while you're typing your questions, here are the meetings going on around the region this week. Today's events are in bold up there. And looking forward to next week, I like the holiday. on Monday. So if you show up to work on Monday, you might be alone. And pop quiz. The 1889 Johnstown, Pennsylvania flood was caused by. Anyone want to venture a guess? And a note there at the bottom. National Preparedness Month begins today. This year's theme is Don't Wait, Communicate. All right, seeing no one taking a risk on that one, the answer is a broken dam. The South Fork Dam broke because of some heavy rain, and 2,000 people died. All right, don't walk in the water. All right, everyone, stand by. Over to Mark with the exercise weather brief.
Yeah, good morning again, everybody. So exercise weather, we do have a cold front moving into North Texas. It does have a history of producing severe thunderstorms and even a few tornadoes. And so there is a tornado watch in effect for North Texas this morning until 10 o'clock. And it's about the